Speaker, my question is to the Minister of Community Safety and Correctional Services. Minister, leading up to the Pan Am Games, this government made a regulation under the Private Security and Investigative Services Act that effectively allows security guards to act as police officers until March 31st, 2016. This regulation didn't come to the House for debate, but instead was quietly filed in the Gazette, much like the laws enacted during the G20 fiasco in Toronto in 2010. Has this government learned nothing from the G20 about the consequences of enacting secret regulations? Minister, will you explain to Ontarians why this regulation to give security guards the same duties as police officers was passed in secret and without appropriate public input and debate?
Thank you. Minister of Community Safety and Correctional Services.
I wanted to thank the member for our question. As you know, Mr. Speaker, the health and safety of those athletes and those who will come to the Pan Am Game in 2015, we wanted to ensure that they will be safe, that the athlete will have a wonderful experience, and so we are, as we speak, and we have been for some time, we have a committee that has been put together, headed by the OPP, to make sure that the athlete and the people who will attend the game will be safe. I have the full confidence that this group is working well together and will make sure that every safety measure will be put in place for the safety of all of those who will come to the Pan Am Game. Thank you.
Speaker, after what happened during the G20, Ontarians are rightfully concerned about the potential for serious civil liberty abuses when those responsible for security are not fully briefed on the limits of their powers. The changes proposed to prevent the abuses that happened during the G20 in Toronto are still being debated in this House. In the absence of new legislative protections, how will the minister ensure that the appropriate training and safeguards are in place to prevent security guards from misinterpreting their newfound powers during the Pan Am Games, so we can prevent the kind of civil liberty violations we saw during the G20?
Thank you.